Hello, everyone. This is Sandy Brittain. I want to welcome you to the call for the week of November 19th. What an exciting week it is. Ron and I happen to be up in Newport, Oregon, and celebrating our wedding anniversary. And I'm sitting here watching the Pacific coastline and the beautiful waves breaking. It's been quite delightful, a time of reflection for us, but also a time of pure excitement with all the things that are happening in RBC Life. I would have to say that some of the things that I'm most excited about, and I get an opportunity to share with other people, is this incredible 7-day reset and the way that it is impacting the lives and balancing people on a cellular level. What's so exciting about this is there probably isn't anyone I've talked to that hasn't gotten results with this program. It's quite phenomenal, and there was a lot that went behind that, and it didn't just happen. One of the key people that had a lot to do with that was our own Director of Product Development, Dr. Carolyn. Dr. Carolyn has been behind the scenes at RBC for over 15 years. She's got a degree in dietetics and food science. She's a doctor of naturopathy. She's a certified clinical nutritionist. You'll see that she's been studying nutrition probably most of her young life when you consider how many years that she's put into just RBC and understanding our products. With that, she has synergistically been able to put some products together that really helps us to understand the science and the pathways of our body. And Dr. Carolyn, first of all, I want to say welcome to the call, and a little bit about why the 7-day reset works and how these products work combined together.
Well, thanks for having me, Sandy. Yes, it is a truly synergistic combination of products. The rationale behind putting those particular products together was really to address a lot of the reasons why people struggle with losing weight, because you can go out and cut your calories or find some sort of diet product off the shelves, but the vast majority of the time that doesn't work because it takes a multi-pronged approach to really help jumpstart weight loss. There are hormonal issues involved. Detoxification needs to be addressed. There are, of course, the diet element, the supplementation element. There are so many different things that we need to look at to be able to lose weight and to be able to feel better. There's not just one magic pill or anything like that that's going to do the trick for us. The reason that those products were put together was really to address all of those underlying factors that need to be addressed in order for people to be successful.
So often people will tell you to do something, and then somebody else tells you to do something, and then somebody else tells you to do something. And what gets lost in the process is that people are no longer doing the same thing, are really following the system that works. And you have put together a written method of operation. And Ron, Zehr, how important do you think this written method, these details of following your morning routine all the way to your evening routine is to the value of this program?
I think it's really essential, Sandy, and thank you for having me on. I mean, people want to know what to do because people want to get the best results possible, right? I mean, that's where they're doing a program like this. They want to get results. And so just turning them loose so they flounder about is not going to bring them success. I love the way, Dr. Carolyn, you've put this together. You've just laid it out. Here's what you do in the morning. Here's what you do midday. And it really covers those bases. So many times there's a program that directs you to do something which is unrealistic and doesn't take into account that we need something mid-morning, we need something mid-afternoon. And that's what I love about the program, because it incorporates those things and just lays it out in a simple step-by-step process.
And, you know, Ron, for me, it's the secret formula of my success. When I went on this program, what made me successful is being able to put these details on my refrigerator and follow those simple instructions throughout the day. Again, that is so important, what you just said about how people are looking for the details that go into how do I do it and when do I do it. And I just want to, again, Dr. Carolyn, say thank you so much for writing out a recipe for success for all of us to follow the 7-day reset.
Well, you're welcome, and I do think that that is a key part of it as well, is just to know exactly what to do when, because we need to know exactly what to take or what to have before you get hungry. You need to know what you're doing heading into that time frame. And in particular, one thing I think a lot of people don't really understand why I have that protein shake between 3 and 4, and that's because that is when those sugar cravings hit, because that's when your adrenal glands start to dip and your cortisol starts to drop. And so people still need energy to get through the rest of the day, so they start looking at coffee and sugar and things like that. So that's why we're giving them a good dose of protein right at that time frame that really is helping people get through to dinner without going off the program.
You mentioned a lot of key things right there, and that is the science behind the results. Dr. Carolyn, we're hearing things about weight loss from some people, but on other people, it's reduced sugar cravings, it's mood improvements, it's mental clarity, it's more energy. And I've heard people say they just have they just feel better attitude. So it's bringing us so many different things. A program is only as good as the results that it gives us. And I think that's why this is going to be an incredible system, not just for now, but for years to come, because it gets results. Now, Ron, I know that for you and I, sometimes we can share these programs with people and they say, great, Sandy, you did a great job explaining it, or Ron, thank you so much for sharing that. But the truth of the matter is that we can't talk to every single person. So how important is this pre-recorded line that Dr. Carolyn can actually explain as our Director of Product Development, to be able to explain to people how the products work on this pre-recorded line that's been made available for everyone?
Well, Sandy, in our industry, it's not just important on what you know and what you do, but it's so important what you show and what you can point people towards. And the fact is that none of us can explain it like Dr. Carolyn can, and that call is just phenomenal because it explains the process. Absolutely. I mean, point people to the call, encourage them to go listen to it, because then the great thing is that when they get the results that we know that they're going to get, they can do the same thing. They can also point people to the call and invite people to go and take a listen to that.
That number is 469-248-4220. So if you're saying, what is that number? I've never heard of it before. Again, 469-248-4220. You will be able to immediately connect to a very short 15-minute call in which Dr. Carolyn will explain the different products involved in the 7-day reset and how you can begin your steps to success with this program. So I think that one of the best ways for me is to be able to demonstrate to others how to take the products with a smoothie social. Because a lot of times as people say, well, that sounds good, but how do those smoothies taste? And what do I have to do to mix those smoothies up? I've even taken the green phytopower, like Carolyn has described in our instruction sheet, and mixed it up in some water and passed it around the room and let people say that don't be afraid of taking the green phytopower by itself. It's a great way to get that extra phytonutrients into your body and give your body that extra chlorophyll and cleansing power that the green phytopower offers you. But also when they get to taste it, it's just such a more hands-on experience than just hearing about something. And Ron, I know your people up there in the Canadian area are also using this number to tell people about the smoothie program. And Kim and Barb are having a blast doing some of the things that they're doing and sharing the 7-day reset with others, and very successfully showing people how to do it by just demonstrating how to make a smoothie.
They are, and it's great to see people, as they get results with the 7-day reset, they want to share it. And the thing about the program is it's so easy to demonstrate and show people, and people love to taste things, people love to try things. So we've got the real hands-on sampling, the real hands-on taste testing, and then we've got the recorded call. And you put those together and you really have a dynamite combination.
Ron, let's talk about some of the other things that go along with this, because I think for best results, when someone gets someone started on the 7-day reset, that it's important for them to be an encourager and communicate with people during that week that they're on the program, to let them know to stick with it and to hang in there, and that they can go to our Facebook page, the fan page about the 7-day reset, and they're going to get testimonies from people and they're going to get words of encouragement. But I just want to encourage the person that invited somebody to start this program. If you've invited someone to go on the 7-day reset, that make it your responsibility to give people a phone call and encourage them during the week.
And that is so important because people are embarking on something new and it's new to them. And they may have questions about the process, or they may just need that extra little bit of encouragement. And the one thing I would say as well about that is you don't have to feel like, oh no, if I call them, they might ask me something. I don't know the answer to it or whatever. You're not calling them to be an expert. You're just calling them to be an encourager, to share your experience in the process, to share what you've been reading about other people's experiences. And if necessary, if they need more information, the best way to answer that is, you know what? I'll find out that answer for you. And then go to your upline, get on the Facebook page, ask Dr. Carolyn or whatever is necessary, but be the encourager.
Absolutely, Ron. People want to work with people that have confidence in what they're doing. So I want to really encourage people to be on purpose, to be confident, to be passionate. Let people see that you're happy. Let people see that you're excited. And the best way to do that is to go on the program yourself and give it a try and see how it works for you. And then you're going to be able to share your enthusiasm. You're going to share your passion. It's going to bubble over. And we're going to be able to let people know that we can reset ourselves on a cellular level.
And Sandy, just to reiterate, it is so vitally important. Be passionate because of your own experience. Be passionate because of the experiences of people that you've heard about. And then be convinced because of the science. It breaks our heart when we see so many people literally just floundering when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to supplementation, and you ask them, why are you taking this and that and that and that and that? And they just say, well, I heard it's supposed to be good for me. The lack of understanding is so heartbreaking. And so when we have something like this that Dr. Carolyn has put together, it's not just stuff that might benefit someone. It's stuff that works together. It's stuff that empowers the body. It's stuff that supports the body. And I use stuff as a scientific term, of course, but it's nutrients. It's what the body needs. As she was talking earlier on this call, and as she explains on that recorded call, these are things that support the body to just function as it was designed to do, to help it come back, to get it reset to the way it should be, the way it could normally be. That is so powerful. Sometimes we take it for granted that our products have been put together so synergistically, the quality of our products, how our products work together to support the body, not to just give someone a feeling and then it goes away, but to really empower the body to function. That is powerful, and it's unique. It's special in the industry. When you experience it for yourself, when you understand that, people are just waiting for you to help them change their normal.
Well, thank you so much, Ron, for sharing such powerful thoughts about how this program works and how people can use this program. For me, I know that during the holiday seasons that are coming up here in the United States, I'm going to be eating a little bit heavier, maybe eating some things I may not feel are regular parts of my diet, but I'm going to be able to go on a 7-day reset between Thanksgiving and Christmas and kind of get myself reset, because as much as I know that I shouldn't be eating some foods, I find that during the holidays and during different times where we're celebrating with those we love and care about, we have a tendency to maybe make food choices that maybe aren't best for our body. So I just want to encourage everyone that if you've done it before, you've been in RBC for a while, get a hold of the 7-day reset, because it could change your direction. It could reset your body on a cellular level. Dr. Carolyn, I want to say thank you for being on the call with us, and thank you for your continued research, your continued commitment to the science of putting products together in RBC Life that are making a difference in the lives of others and changing our normal.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure, Sandy.
And now I'd like to introduce to you our Vice President of Marketing, Mr. Bart Dangerfield. Bart, I know that we have some specials going on. There's some other things happening at the home office. Thank you for joining us today, and tell us what's happening at the home office.
Well, first of all, happy anniversary, Ron and Sandy. And thank you for taking time out of what sounds like a very romantic adventure to conduct the call. So, I mean, that's leadership right there, folks. You know, what's exciting about the 7-day reset, as I'm listening to each one of you talk about this exciting system, is that it is a system. Now, we're no longer saying, hey, here's a bunch of outstanding products, take them and see what happens. This is a system that is the perfect starting place, a perfect way to get introduced to RBC's full line of products. With the 7-day reset, it's no longer necessary, like you were saying, Sandy, for your health to take a major hit during the holidays. This truly is a great way to change change your normal holiday health pattern. If you want to know more about all this, we want to make sure you're heading over and sharing your experiences on the RBC Life 7-Day Reset Facebook page. And don't forget, we've got a hashtag contest going on right now until the end of November. You can participate in a weekly drawing to win free product just by getting on Facebook, sharing your experiences with the program, and adding the hashtag RBC 7-Day Reset to any post. That's going to enter you in the drawing. We've already sent out all kinds of free products with this promotion. It's just one more way to change your normal way of using Facebook. And speaking of changing normals, as you read in last week's e-news, we just initiated our relationship with the Convoy of Hope. We've donated some much-needed product for distribution outside the United States, and the next phase of this relationship is the donation portal, which will be unveiled in tomorrow's e-news. Here, you're going to be able to go in and submit either a one-time or an ongoing donation to this incredibly important cause. And you'll see on that page where we've set an initial goal of the cash we want to raise for this initial round of funding for this program. Now, whether you're donating from Canada or the U.S., a donation of just $10 can feed a child for an entire month. Think about that during these holiday seasons when we have so much to be thankful for. This is a great way to give back. So be sure to check out tomorrow's e-news for more details. We also have some incredible product specials going on. Don't forget the gift basket and the stocking stuffers that are now on sale. Check out tomorrow's e-news for more details on that. And here's a quick reminder that if you're not receiving that email every Friday, you'll want to head on over to updateinfo.rbclife.com. Again, that website is updateinfo.rbclife.com. There you can update your contact information to make sure you're getting the communication you need. So with that, Sandy, thank you for taking time from your anniversary celebration to get on this call, and thank you for your continued leadership. You truly do live the lifestyle that we all want, to be able to touch lives. Even when you're away on an anniversary, you can still touch lives, run your business, and change people's normals. So thanks, Sandy. Back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Bart. And that's what's so wonderful about this business and about RBC Life is that you get to do business wherever you're at and you get to set your own pace. So my office can be watching the ocean waves coming in, or my office can be at home, or it could be anywhere in the world. And that is what's so incredible about RBC Life. It gives us an opportunity to create a lifestyle that we want, an opportunity to have the freedom that we want to work when we want and where we want to work. We are so excited to share our products with you, but don't forget, if you're looking for a plan B, if you're looking for something that's going to take your life to the next place, we have what you're looking for at RBC Life. I want to say once again, thank you to Dr. Carolyn. Thank you to you, Ron Zehr, and thank you to you, Bart, for joining us this week on the call. Go out and make it a great week.